on the internet connection. Hi everyone, how are you all? Michael Kashgiri here from sunny, nice blue sky, Malta. I'm here attending a business. Just had my second business meeting actually of the day already. So I'll tell you where I've been anyway so far. But I'm here in Costa Coffee here in Bucurcara in Malta. And I'm just finishing off one of my meetings with one of my clients, Gordhan Mohnani of Corporate Gifts Malta. So we've just been talking about how Gordhan's going to overcome the big changes that obviously Facebook have done over the last couple of weeks in terms of what's going to be seen on your timeline. So I've been talking to Gordhan how ways that he can get around it. So look, apologies about the noise in the background, but look, I'm somewhere warm today and I wanted to make sure I'm sitting outside and not inside as I would be. I'm in England, and I just thought I'd show you some of that blue sky. Do you remember what that looks like if you're watching from England? Probably not, and believe me, yes, we might have blue sky, but here when it's blue sky it's nice and warm. Okay, so look, just shirt and jumper, no thick jumpers, scarves and jackets, you know. So look, if you're just joining us now, could you just let me know that you can hear me? I know, look, this is not my normal time of going live as well, but I just thought I'd do an impromptu live while I'm here with Gordhan. So if you are watching, please could you comment to say that you can hear me, because otherwise I could be wasting my time and just be talking and it'll be all silent movie sort of thing. So just comment yes, and if you like what we're talking about as we're going through, please just click on the like button. You know what it's like. We can like on there, that'd be brilliant. So I know that you're enjoying what we're talking about. So yeah, that's where I am. As I said, I'm in Malta just for a quick couple of days, coming on business and discussing future events that we're hosting here in Malta as well. But I'll talk to you a little bit more about that. So anyway, let me introduce you to Gordhan. So as I said, Gordhan runs an amazing company here in Malta, Corporate Gifts Malta, and he really specialises in providing branded merchandise for conferences and exhibitions to big, large corporates, small businesses as well, and we'll talk about some of the unique things I think that he provides, which are some of which that we're discovering. Even I've known Gordhan now for a few years now, and still we learn new stuff, new products and new services that he has to offer businesses, not just here in Malta as well, because he actually provides stuff internationally as well. So anyway, without further ado, let me try and turn the camera around and introduce Gordhan. Hi Gordhan, how are you?
Hi, how are you? How's everything?
Good, thank you very much.
Hi to everyone from sunny Malta.
So this is Gordhan from Corporate Gifts Malta, one of my international coaching clients for social media. So Gordhan, we've just been talking, actually before we talk about what we're talking, just introduce yourself and tell us what you do and how you help businesses.
Basically, my name is Gordhan Mohnani, and we do anything to do with corporate merchandising or corporate branding. What exactly is that? I think today you need to advertise. You need to advertise your brand because people need to know you exist. And a good example would be like a pen. You're at the hotel, Radisson Hotel, and you see the pen. That would be great. So automatically you say, okay, let me think of a weekend break with my wife or my girlfriend. So because of that pen, you automatically contacted Radisson Hotel, which obviously that's a chance that you might obviously book a room over there. And I think today, because of social media and all that, you can obviously sell your product anywhere in the world. You're not limited just to Malta or to England, anywhere in the world. But again, choosing a gift sometimes is a bit difficult. I think you need to do some homework before. Don't just say, okay, I just want to do a pen or something like that. You need to find out who your client is, what is their age, whether it's a male or a female. Obviously, that makes a difference. And you don't need to spend lots of money. You don't need to have a big target and say, okay, I'm going to spend 5,000 euros. You could spend 100 euros. You could spend 1,000 euros. But at the day, try and choose an item which will be used. Sometimes you go to weddings and you get a wedding gift. After 5 years, you pick up all the wedding gifts you've got and you just throw them in the dustbin.
People probably do that with business items that they get as well.
So I think it's important thinking before, planning before exactly who your clients are. what you want to sell, what image you want to sell, what type of business you run. So try and link it with your business. So if you're, I don't know, a company who does packaging, you try and say, okay, I'm going to use something for packaging. So it could be even maybe just a nice box with your logo. And people can use that box to sell their products and introduce even your company to their own company. I mean, that's just a small idea. So I mean, planning ahead is very important, I believe.
Yeah, it's choosing the right gift. Let me just say hello to a few people. Hi Nelly, how Neil, how are you? Hi Dr. Erna, I hope you're well there up in the UK. So I think you're right, Gordon. I think the biggest tip that I would give anyone when they're having events, number one, is plan in advance. Give plenty of notice as well, yeah, so that you can plan and have whatever you need produced in time. But secondly, is make sure that the gift that you are going to give is relevant for their audience. That's going to last as well, isn't it? I think, you know, and I agree. Pens tend to be quite a good one because they're actually used, but also other longer term items, whether they're business card holders or what other things have we talked about? Maybe a briefcase. It depends how much you want to spend, really, isn't it? Or jugs or mugs, I think, which is great. And Gordon,
like a mug, what we did, we had a company, a bank it was, and basically they said we want to reward something to our staff for a great job. So what we did a mug with their logo, and on the other side we did individual names of their own staff, wrapped them up in gift wrapping, and they were put under the Christmas tree. So on the Christmas party, each person was given a mug with its own name of the person, and the staff were basically overjoyed. It wasn't something which was expensive, but it gave them the personal image. And nowadays the guy phoned me up and he said, you know what, my kitchen is spotless clean because now people are cleaning their own mugs. Well, before no one bothered about cleaning the mugs.
Yeah, so that's a good point. So with the personalised mugs, then maybe Neil, you could do some of that in the office. So okay, so Neil said enough of that boring stuff. Tell us something new. Okay, so you know my pens, Neil. You know my laser pens that I have that I give out from AMC Square. Gordon's just shown me a brand new product that he's got. Not many people have this, unique. And as soon as I saw this, I said I want. Okay, now I'm not sure whether this is going to work that well out here. Okay, it might do. Gordon, can you hold the... Actually, no, you show the pen. So Gordon showed me this pen today, and instantly, before I get him to show it, this is the big reveal, because this is going to be possibly the new MC Square pens that you're going to start getting when you're attending in my events or any networking events. So Gordon showed me this, and as soon as I saw this, I said, right, okay, drum roll. Are you ready, Neil? Are you ready? Adrian, hello, how are you? Hope you're doing well. Good morning to you as well. So here's the drum roll. Are you ready? And the drum rolls come, Neil. Okay, so Gordon, over to you.
Basically,
let's see whether we can
this
show
is just a pen. Okay, it's a pen with a stylus, but the difference is that it can light up. So wherever you are, you might be in the car, in a dark room.
Let's try and see if we can focus. Oops, so let's cancel. Let's try and see if we can focus a bit on that. Let's keep it. Now switch. Let's turn it around. Okay, so now switch it off again.
So if you're in a dark room, obviously sometimes you can't use a pen, but like this, you switch it on.
What do you think, Neil? Is that different? I think it's different, and also it's not just on the one side; it can also go on the other side as well. So you can have double-sided. So you've got your. I love the way this lights up because I think it's great. I mean, look. Oops, no, I can't do that. Okay, no, you're going to do it.
I mean, obviously, it can be in a variety of different colors.
Now you see it.
This is laser printing.
Look, now you see it. Now press it on again. Now you don't, or whatever. Anyway, I think this is great. It's different. So look out for these MC Square. Neil, how many do you want? Like that, and it keeps you in front of your audience.
And you've got a stylus, which
it
is
shines
great.
the light on your business, Neil. How's about that? Shine the light on your business. You know what I say? I like making businesses stand out. I think this is a great little pen, and that's what I like doing. It's about being different. You're quite right, Neil, because you do get all these boring gifts that you go when you go to conferences. So you have to be different. Okay, so. And so that's what Gordon does, and you don't just deliver in the UK, in Malta. You can also deliver internationally.
We do drop shipping. I mean, there's the Ice Gaming, which is a very big conference. If any of you might be interested, it's going to be held in London at the Excel in February. 30,000 people. That's a good promotion, even advertising for your company. Try and check it out. Registration is free. and living in England, so you don't have any hotel bills or anything like that. It's like we have to pay back coming back to England. So just check it out.
Yeah. And so going back to your point, Neil, about pens, it's not just a pen though, it's a stylus pen, so you can use it to scroll on your phone or your tablet as well. So dual function, Mr. Giller. So there you go. So, okay, so we were talking, and the other thing that I discovered as well just today in terms of, because we were talking about what products and how Gordon's going to be using social media to promote his business. And one of the things that we found out about Gordon is that I think it was last week, he had an inquiry from a company doing an exhibition, okay? And the day before the exhibition, let's try and make sure we get you in there as well, Gordon.
Thank you.
So the day before the exhibition was taking place, he got a call and said, look, we think it's going to be raining. Oh my God, that doesn't usually happen that often in Malta, but it does sometimes, okay? But the only nice thing, it rains maybe for a little while or maybe for a day and then it stops. Unlike back in the UK, when it rains, it rains. But anyway, I digress. So Gordon gets a phone call in the morning and tells them, they ask him, right, we need 40 umbrellas, was it 40?
It was 300.
300 umbrellas they needed the next day for their delegates because they thought it was going to be rain. What do you think Gordon's answer was to that?
Yes, of course, we can supply you, no problem. Tell me the venue, we deliver directly to the hotel or to the conference hall.
So what did you do the next day, the same day? Or the next day it was, in all fairness, isn't it?
Well, obviously the next day, the client phoned me up and he said we have a bit of a problem because it's not going to rain. So the client has reduced the quantity from 300 to 100. Is that any problem? I said, no problem, don't worry. And we delivered it within an hour.
So within an hour of that call, he was able to deliver that merchandise. Okay, on this instance, they're not going to be branded, but they helped create the experience for the delegates that were at that event to stop them from getting wet, whether it's from car parks, getting into the venue, etc. That to me is good customer service, and it shows how different and how unique Gordon and his team can be in terms of product. So if any of you are organising any events, especially in Malta, then I thoroughly recommend you to speak to Gordon for any of your corporate branding gifts. So the next reason why we're doing this live as well as impromptu is because Gordon and I were discussing, as I said, the changes that are happening from Facebook and that how Mark Zuckerberg has now said that he wants the focus on our personal timelines to be that of what our friends and family are sharing with us, and he doesn't want as much interruption from our business pages. So what we need to do as marketeers, we just need to be cleverer now and find other ways of still tapping into that 2.1 billion Facebook users. And one of the key things that Mark and the Facebook team have said to try and have your posts more likely to be seen on people's timelines is do what we are doing right now. Live video. If you're not doing live video, the likelihood of your posts being seen is significantly less. Now, I've been talking about live video for all of virtually 2017. Those of you that know me, friends and family laugh and joke about doing live, but I'm doing this for a business purpose. So if I want to make sure that I'm tapping into this, you need to be doing live regularly as well. The word that I'm going to give you now is episodic. Episodic is the key thing. And what I mean by that is once you're going to decide to do your live videos, you need to make sure that it's on a regular program. Your show, when is your TV show? When is your Facebook Live TV show? Mine's my MC Einstein Live. That's Friday, 4 p.m. I will be live, okay? That's where I share tips and advice for marketing, networking, anything to do with business, really. So episodic, and it's a word that Mari Smith used last week in one of her live video sessions, and I love it. Mari Smith's the guru, one of the gurus when it comes to Facebook. So the key thing is about consistency, maintaining your momentum of live Facebook. So Facebook Lives. Do it. Forget about what we look like, okay? We are born with this face, or it develops over age. We can't help it. So you've just got to deal with it, because you know what? People aren't actually worried about what you look like. As Neil said, great tips, live video is the one. It's about the messages that we are giving that is more important. So one of the purposes for doing this live video with Gordon now is very impromptu. We'd finished our session, but I said, look, I want to show him what he needs to do. I've started Wednesday with, oh, fantastic, Neil. Wednesday, you need to let us know what time it is now as well. And also you need to let people know in advance, Neil, of when you're going to do that, so that we can actually, some people will put it in their diaries or even look out for it. Actually, when you know you're successful is when you're doing that live. And it'd be interesting to know, Neil, I think I know the answer to your question. To my question is, you're probably going to be doing that through from your personal page. Now, that's great, because I think you're just going to be talking about wisdom and just general life tips. But from a business point of view, you should be using your business page as opposed to your personal page. So, Neil, I don't know whether you've got a page for Central Direct Mail. And those of you that don't know Neil Giller works for Central Direct Mail. He will post anything for you anywhere around the world. He stuffs envelopes, he does mailing, he does door drops, etc. Whatever it is, don't worry about going in. Stuff the rest. Neil Giller is the best. There's another tagline I've got for you. You see, I keep coming up with these for you, Nelly. I think you owe me a Captain Morgan at least. So yes, if you need anything mailed out internationally or in the UK, he'll save you money in terms of the postage, and the efficiency that you'll get is definitely someone you need to speak to. But yeah, so going back to the live, it's about being regular, and what we sat down and worked out with Gordhan now is our plan of when we are going, what he is going to be talking about on his live shows. First, he's going to find a suitable time and date, and then make sure that he'll be able to commit to doing those. And then what you're doing is, the key thing is about sharing information, not overtly selling, okay? And that's not what the Facebook Live is there to do. It's about sharing, adding value, okay? It's giving tips and advice on your business or in your industry. Work out what people want to know, and then you can help them and share with them. Okay, so that really was the purpose. Sorry it's a bit loud, but we're literally at Costa Coffee. Actually, I can't believe we came to a Costa Coffee. We could have gone to a nice, typical local coffee shop, but it was convenient to meet where we both were. Hi, George, how are you? Hope you're well. Look, at least we're underneath that. Look, nice blue sky and warm sky as well. So, and that's how long we've been, about what, 15 minutes, 20 minutes?
Like that, yeah.
So that's how, a Facebook Live, sorry, I'll let the lorry go. A Facebook Live does not have to be hours and hours. It could be 15 minutes, okay? And it can go for an hour as well. So it really does depend on the audience, what engagement you're getting. I always tell people, look, if you've got a question to ask to myself or to Gordhan in terms of branded merchandise, then please ask away. And if you're liking what you're seeing, press the like button as well, just to let us know. That way we know what we're talking about. I know Neil's commented, he likes it. Yes, thank you very much. But if you press the like button, then that creates good engagement as well, okay? And that's what Facebook also wants to see. Facebook wants to see people engaging with you, commenting. So George, how are you? Hope you're well. What are you doing? Wednesday, it's 11 o'clock there. What are you up to, George? So George is the business coach in the UK. That's Nelly pressing all the likes, you see. So that is all seen as likes. I love you, Neil. I'll do the same for yours as well. So it's as I said, we're doing this as a bit of an impromptu one. Okay. Normally I would have let people know about it, that we're going to be on here, and that we increase the audience, the number of people that are on there. But it's simple as well. So you're just talking. If people are engaging with you, you carry on the conversation. If people ask you a question, then just answer away. So if anyone has got any questions, then please feel free to ask, and we will try and answer it. Whether it's anything about gifts, branded merchandise, what's the top product maybe that you think at the moment, or any advice if you're having an event, then ask away, because Gordhan will be able to help you and let you know about that. So that's what we do, and it doesn't matter where you are. Okay. Normally I'd have my microphone, so the sound quality would probably be a lot better as well. And it doesn't matter where you are. It's nice to do different locations as well. So I mean, we were inside for a little while. We said no, let's sit outside. Let's see that blue sky. Look, and if you see that, look, blue sky, warm sky. By the way, how do you see people asking questions live to all? It's Neil. When you type your when you go live. How do you see people? You should be able to see it in the comments section. Like I'm reading your comments, people should type in the question like you just asked me. I can then see the question, and then I can answer it live. So when I answer, I'll just replying live, okay? In fact, let me just try something. Let me see what Neil's doing. Okay. Neil, very, very quickly, do you want to join me live quickly for 5 minutes? Because we do need to finish off. So I'm going to invite you to join me live. Let's see. Are you not on your mobile? I was just asking others. Neil. Okay. You're not on your mobile then. It surprises me, Neil, because normally you could actually invite somebody else to come into the conversation. But for some reason it's not. Oh, I know why. Sorry, yeah. Because I'm not doing it from my own personal page, which is a shame. I think Facebook needs to change that. You can't invite somebody to join the conversation from my personal page on Facebook. There is software. Try that, Neil. I'm not sure it is going to work because I think I need to be on my personal page. But try it. Let's have a look. But I think on just using Facebook you can't do that. But using some software, you can do it. So I think it's Be Live TV or something like that. But look, have a quick go, Neil. Go on there quickly. Let's see if you come up. Hi, Shirin. How are you? So that's one of my team watching us as well. No, Neil, I don't think it's going to work. I need to do it from my personal page to be able to invite you in the conversation. So and next time, I think it'd be interesting to see whether Facebook changed that going forward to enable businesses to bring in individuals that are watching. I can see why not, because then we might be able to annoy business. Not that we would, not the professional marketers wouldn't, but I think that it could be seen as an issue. Hello, can see the clear blue skies. Yes, Shirin. It's a lot clearer and nicer than in England, that's for sure. But hey, it was actually raining when I arrived yesterday, so I was a bit disappointed. But anyway, so Neil's back now. No, I can't, Neil. I can't invite you in this time, I'm afraid, sir. So anyway, look.
Well, thanks, Mike. It's great. Obviously, anyone who needs social media or whatever, like Michael says, he's the guru or the Einstein. He's helped my business, and I'm sure he can help your business increase their own business and increase more income, hopefully.
Thank you very much.
Keep it up, and thanks once again for your advice and help always.
Brilliant. Thank you very much, Gordhan. So that's. It's goodbye from him and it's goodbye from me. This is Gordhan Mohnani from Corporate Gifts Malta.
Thank you. Have a super day.
I'm Michael Kushkiri from MC Square Marketing, help you get you more leads and inquiries using the amazing world of social media. Some people call me the Einstein of marketing. I don't call myself that, someone else did. So have a fantastic rest of the day and hope you enjoyed that little live session. Bye for now.